Yay Networks.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Hello.
Chirp, 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 chirp. Rocky. Chirp, chirp. Oh, my God.
Welcome to the Perfect Pair Podcast. Rock Teasy is who I beezy.
And I'm Crystal, Rock T's better half.
Indeed, she is, man. If you guys are new to the podcast, listen, we are far from perfect.
But we're perfect for each other.
And that is the key ingredient in having a fun, healthy relationship is learning how to have a perfect, non-perfect marriage. So this week, we're going to get into something we always kind of get into something deep. Is this kind of lighthearted or is this another one of them deep moments? Because I'm kind of...
No, I mean...
For the record, y'all, I never know what we're going to talk about from week to week because she don't tell me. She just kind of puts it on me at the last minute. So what are we going to be talking about? Harmon?
Oh, my God. I'm trying because we're supposed to be celebrating Jesus this weekend, so I'm trying to do right.
Amen.
Right. Lord Jesus. But no, it's just the thing, how I come up with stuff to talk about is the stuff that you get on my nerves about. And I have to talk about it to get through. This is for real therapy for y'all while y'all playing.
True story. True.
Because it makes us handle it in an appropriate way. I feel like because we getting put on blast, we like doing it in front of everybody. So
right. Absolutely.
Kind of low key. But no, because at home it'd be serious. So let me stop lying. I'm just lying because it still be serious at home.
But the cool thing about it is there ain't no shame. Like, okay,
oh, yeah, none.
We go through it just like everybody else go through it, but we are learning how to get through it.
Quicker and get over it faster to move on.
That's right.
I would say that because we still be.
Because we like these.
Why? Oh.
See?
I was like, why are you pointing at my mouth
We like smiles and laughing and we like that kind of energy. So it's like we can either stay down here with all this bull crap and these sad, mad, angry, frustrated, blah, 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 doing all this stuff, all that.
Well, first of all, before you start on us, because that's what he's trying to get at is us women having an attitude and stuff and feel like we're holding grudges. It's because we're tired of y'all doing one particular thing or a few things that we've already said not to do.
So what's the title of this episode?
I don't know, because we just started going in because I feel like you're trying to throw slugs and I need to take up for us and tell you why we go off. Like we go off all the time.
Why wifey goes off or why we go off all the time. What do you think, Garrett? Why we go off? Or
no, I don't know.
We're creating a title of this episode on the spot, like live right now. Something about going off. We'll get that back to you by the end of the episode.
First of all, it's just y'all be hitting a nerve. That's what it is when you hit that nerve. And it's just something that's annoying that y'all do. And you know better. And you still do it anyway. And then it frustrates us. Let me give you an example. Yes.
Okay, yes. So before you give the example, can we shout out to our sponsor, Factor?
Yes.
Like,
Factor we need to talk about them.
A game changer.
And I know we keep saying that. First of all, I know everybody be like, man, every time y'all say this, y'all talking about this is a game changer. No, this is different.
Let me tell you something.
This is a little bit different to me.
One thing about when we advertisers, I want to advertise on our podcast, we literally vet everything. We go through it. We find out, is this something that we currently use?
Do we like it? Use it? Does it help our family?
Right. And because if it doesn't, we don't like faking it. If it doesn't, we say, oh, we'll pass on this one. But this one right here with Factor, game changer. We'll get into that in a few minutes.
Right.
Continue, my darling.
Okay. So why he gets on my nerves, and that's another reason why I like Factor, because I don't have to deal with this right now, because it's like after I clean up, wash dishes, everything, my husband and my son still has to have a bowl, a cup, or something. And then I'm like, okay, that's fine. You get a bowl of ice cream, rinse out the ice cream that's in the bowl, like the residue or whatever food in it. If my son makes noodles, he'll have noodles still in the bowl. And you know what they do? They put water with the noodles and leave it in the sink. My husband leave the ice cream in the water and he's like, I rinsed it out. Like, why? Dump it out. Why are noodles still in the bowl? That's what I want to understand. Like, why is it still in the damn bowl? Get it out. It should be in the trash somewhere. Why is the ice cream still in here? I don't understand. And I tell him this all the time. I'm like, I'm trying not to have an attitude. Like, I'm trying hard not to have an attitude. But you do it every single time. So I told him, that's okay. Because I'm going to take my ass out there to that workshop of yours. I'm going to start meddling in your shit. And I'm going to start just doing stuff my way. Because he don't even like how I fold cords up for like his equipment and stuff. If I fold the cord, you just got to do it like this. It's simple. Just like this. Lay it like this. I got a place for everything. So why you can't do that for me in the house?
You ready for me to answer?
Yes.
Because I've got a wife. This goes back to fellas. Fellas, take notes. Grab your pen and your pad right now. It's called learning the love language of your mate. I've done a pretty good job of learning my wife. And there's certain things that she likes done in a certain way, in a certain order. And even when I do it the way she wants me to do it.
No, because you don't. Rocky, you're lying. Don't lie on this podcast. You are, but you lying.
I just sat there and listened to you.
Right, but you got to tell the truth.
I am telling the truth. Let me finish getting everything all the way out. Then you can reply.
He's telling his lie. Okay.
Even when I do it the way she wants me to do it, she's gonna always find something that, well, that's not, I'll just do it, never mind. And she really gets to the point and says, nah, just leave it there and I'll get it. She's told me that many times. Just leave it there, I'll get it. Because I used to rinse the bowl out.
No, you
bowl to be clean, Rocky, hot water, all the residue's gone. Because she rinses the bowl, she washes the dishes, and she puts them in the dishwasher. So she rinses them out, hand washes the dishes, then puts them in the dishwasher. I'm like, okay. So when I did that, she's like, man, I'll just do it. I'm like, babe, look, there's no specs. And I went overboard one day. You know why? That's it. I'm looking at the bowl like, where do you see any residue? There's nothing.
I cleaned it already. That's why.
No, this is when there was ice cream left in the bowl, and I ran over there. I ran some hot water in it, and the water.
I was standing next to you, and I said, "Now that's how you do it."
No, you was like, "No, just put it down. I'll get it."
No,
and you grabbed the sponge and the rag, and you started getting it some more. I'm like, so I'll leave it alone.
Rocky be lying. Rocky is lying.
Same thing with washing clothes. Same thing with anything that's in the house when it comes to.
Okay, let's talk about washing clothes.
Oh,
so you know what Rocky does? Rocky puts liquid fabric softener in the bleach part, in the pre-wash, in the liquid part. He puts it in all compartments. It's all gonna go down the same, so it don't even matter. So then it's like clumpy where the bleach part is. I was like, it doesn't go there. It still goes on. Do you see what's happening? And then he doesn't clean it out. I'm like, why do you keep doing it? And he still does it. And I'm like, stop doing it. Stop doing it that way. Stop.
But admit, my loads of clothes be smelling better than yours.
What?
Mine be smelling good because I got a little concoction that I put together.
All kinds of chemicals on his clothes, and you come out smelling like you're in a bunch of rose bushes.
That's right.
It's so overwhelming.
You clean though. It smell good.
No.
That walk by air. You ain't got to put no perfume or cologne on, Jack.
No.
Then you got to put about 5 or 6 Gain sheets, fabric sheets in there.
I don't mind that, but all of that stuff in the washing machine.
True story, Garrett, our producer.
Oh my God. Fabuloso.
Yes.
He puts everything. He's piling up in the damn. I'm like, Rocky.
The green Fabuloso.
And first of all, I had to tell him, you got to stop because I'm starting to itch. Like, I'm starting to itch. Like, he's doing too much. You can't wash the damn clothes because I'm starting to itch everywhere. My arms, y'all know down there. I'm like, something ain't right because you putting too much in these damn clothes.
Them things be smelling good,
and
boy.
I'd be like, stop it. Do yours then. Like, but don't do mine.
Hey, my loads of clothes be smelling good. Man.
He do too much. We just need them clean. Like, you don't have to do all of that. Why? We wear cologne. You wear cologne, perfume, body spray. You doing too much.
Man, I be putting my clothes on. I got a fabric sheet inside my left pant leg, my right pant leg. Where did this come from? Put them out my hood.
No, you don't. First of all, because I do take them out most of the time. Every now and again, well, when he do them, it might be all up and through there when he do them. But I know when I fold, I get everything out.
Yeah, man.
And you don't even fold.
Because you don't like my folding.
I don't.
To my point that I was making earlier.
I don't.
I listen and pay attention.
Okay, well, that part, I don't want him folding anything. You're right. I don't. I rather the clothes pile up and let me fold them and put them up. Because how he folds, it just, I cannot. I don't know what he does. He be like, what? This look good. Like, what do you mean? It's all, and I wish I had something where he'd be like, look. And he want to press it. What's pressing it gonna do?
Gotta flatten it out.
No.
Like in the stores.
It does. First of all, that is exactly why. But this is why y'all get on our nerves and we have an attitude looking at y'all like, okay, because we ask, and these are simple tasks, but let it be your car, let it be some out there, all your little gadgets or something. It's like, there's a way that you gotta do it.
Right.
You gotta hold it this way. You gotta bend it this way. You're gonna tear it up.
And what I tell you, I said, don't worry about it. I got it. And that's why you don't come out there and mess with my stuff.
Right, because
unless you're just trying to be funny.
Right, which I'm about to be. The reason why is because you were like, babe, let me help you out. Because we spend the majority of stuff, what I do every single day, 24/7, because you don't be out there on your cars 24/7 every single day. Nope. And all in your little equipment every single day. Only stuff for like work and stuff. But other than the extra stuff is for when you have downtime, your hobby. So we don't have to play with all that. Okay. This is every single day. I'm just asking y'all to do something so simple. Rinse out your bowl. Rinse out your bowl. I literally almost cuss my son and my husband out every day about, can you rinse out your bowl? And then why? I will wait. I promise you, one night I waited till almost 10:30 at night to just make sure this kitchen was spotless. I promise you, I wake up, there's an ice cream bowl. There's a juice cup. Keep in mind, I'm like, I bought bowls, plastic bowls,
that you can throw away,
cups and everything for this purpose only. Because I know, like, after I wash and clean the kitchen, it's spotless.
Yeah.
I have little rats called humans.
Hey, man, we be them midnight snacks be off the chain, man. But so I tell you what, we got a solution. This is where focus comes in, or factor. Focus on the factor. We're going to focus on factor right now. So factor is pretty much eating.
Oh my God, that was good.
You like how I did that? How I remixed that?
You did. That was good. That was good.
Ready to eat meals in two minutes.
Oh, yeah. And they're fresh, like restaurant style meals. These are not, and they've never been frozen. This is key. Y'all got to understand this. Not frozen, and they're always fresh.
Let me tell y'all something, man. Over 35 different options to choose from. So this ain't
every week. Like they give that to you every single week. So you're not going to have the same list every week. You get to choose different meals. And they have like different things too. They have pancakes for breakfast.
Smoothies.
They have like little wellness shots that you can take too, because I'm really big on wellness shots.
Come on, man.
Everybody needs them.
And it's good. Like, the food is good.
And the kicker for me is that the prep time and everything is 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is 2 minutes because it's already prepped and ready to go. All you got to do is take the little lid thing off and put it in your oven or put it in your microwave.
And done. You can get to grubbing. And see, here's the thing. Once you're done eating, you
throw it away. Now him or my son don't have to mess up any other plates or bowls in my house.
Thank you, Factor. You just resolved all of this. Thank you, Factor. So head over to factormeals.com/perfectpair, the number 50, and use code perfectpair50 to get 50% off. That's code perfectpair50 at factormeals.com/perfectpair50 to get 50% off. Is that confusing? Do I need to say that again?
You can say it again.
Factormeals.com, right? /perfectpair, the number 50. Then you got to use the Perfect Pair 50 promo code to get the 50% off discount. All right? Perfect Pair 50 at factormeals.com.
Whoop, you did that.
Perfect Pair 50. So, on that note, man, so we agree that you leave my stuff alone and respect it because, I like it a certain way. I leave the way you like doing things a certain way alone, and there's no issue. There's no problem. So when I'm done eating or when our son's done eating, we put the stuff in the sink because we know you're going to come back and re-clean it even if we do.
It doesn't matter. Just dump it. Like, it's not hard to rinse it out and then put it back down.
God, look, I even rinsed it out before. I've rinsed some dishes out before, put in the dishwasher.
Because you didn't wash it.
She came back, took the stuff out of the dishwasher.
I didn't ask you to put it in the
Re-washed
dishwasher. Because I didn't ask you to put it in the dishwasher.
So I'm just going to leave it alone so it shouldn't bother you no more.
No, I hate all that food. Every time I go to the sink, it's like food and junk just in the sink for no reason. That's gross. That's gross. Y'all need to get out of that habit. Either way it goes. Anyways, I was asked the question. I needed to talk about this, and this is probably off topic, but it may not be. But I have to talk about it. So someone was telling me she in this marriage with her husband,
right?
And he is a preacher. He is a preacher, right? And she knows that he's had relation with some of the women in the congregation.
Oh.
And she knows she's sitting amongst these women. And she was like, and he's kind of like, how he talks to her, he belittles her, he talks down to her, he makes her feel less than, all this stuff. Like, she's not saying anything. Like, he feel like he can lie to her, he can talk to her, he can say whatever he wants. She was just like, she wants to get out of this marriage, but she doesn't know how because he has like financial control over everything. So she wouldn't be able to still live in the house that she had, drive the car she drive, and have the life that she lived. So she was just like, what like advice would you give a woman in that situation?
What'd you tell her? Or are you like about to give it to her right now?
I actually told her at the time because we were just talking and I wasn't even expecting. I asked her, could I talk about it on the podcast? She was like, I don't go, you just don't say my name. I said, okay.
Okay, so what'd you say? I'm curious.
No, I did. So I told her, I said, by the sounds of it, you don't have anything anyway. You've never had anything.
Message.
So you're with him and that's his stuff. If he's telling you, you don't have nothing, this is not your house, this is not your car, it's like he can take it away from you at any point. So you don't have anything. So technically, you're still there with nothing. And if you start over, you're starting over from where you're at right now. You'll be able, I said, honestly, to me, I would try to figure out who I can go stay with. I would start stacking money.
Come on now.
I will start saving money, putting money aside here and there. You'll be surprised what $5, $10 from here and there starts to do for you when you just don't touch it.
Right.
You just put it in a little bank account. And I gave her some little, listen, y'all better sign up for them chimes and capitals and those little things. I'm serious because this is how you can keep your stuff separate to where he don't know nothing about. Mm-hmm. Now you're going to start building up your own little money that you have on the side. You start saying, you know what, I think I just want to get a part-time job. You need to start gaining some independence and finding out what you like to do.
So you're saying put together a long-term plan.
Yeah, and I was like...
an exit plan.
Exactly. And I told her, I said, honestly, you can be out of there. I said, it can be quicker than you think. You don't have to stay as long. And to me, it's like if you got friends and family that are willing to be there to help you, you can move in less than a week because you can do the same exact thing I'm telling you and go stay with somebody that would allow you to stay on because they know you don't have anything. Because I know if it was one of my friends, I wouldn't even ask her to pay anything if I was able to give her like a house or somewhere to stay so she can help herself, build up. What? Is it
something you need to be telling me? You got this game plan. You got this game plan a little bit too tight right now. I'm like, hold on now. So you need to tell me.
Well, I will say this. I was taught a long time ago that you don't know what could happen. You don't know what could go down. And I ain't gonna lie, I tell my kids this all the time, especially my girls. Listen, do not depend on nobody to take care of you. You should always, if your husband leaves or anything happens, you should be able to sustain how you're living the way you're living on your own. That should be something that you're able to do on your own. Mm-hmm. But I'm just speaking for her. You have nothing. If I have nothing anyway, I'm gonna need somewhere to stay. Right. I'll have to go to a shelter or see somebody else because I can't pay rent. Can't pay bills. I can't do anything right now because I don't have anything. So I would go to one of those places or stay where I'm at and start stacking.
So let me talk to the it's a pastor, reverend, whatever. Mm-hmm. Let me talk to him real fast. Shame on you.
Right?
For putting your wife in this situation. Now, look,
we don't know if he's listening, but I know she is.
Yeah, but, I'm just talking because there's other people that's going through similar situations. I promise you.
Right.
It may not be a pastor, maybe, maybe different careers, but same situation. So if you, whether you the breadwinner of the family, whether it's the whoever's the breadwinner in the family, and they're controlling the finances, and you are intentionally making sure your mate don't have no power. That's
abuse. That's financial
abuse. No
abuse.
Control.
Period.
No kind of voice on what to do with the money. Then shame on you. Shame on you. Now, if the other partner said, you know what, I don't want to have nothing to do with that. You ain't got to tell me how much coming into the house. As long as all the bills are paid and we're good and I can kind of just do my thing. Okay. If that's what that person wants to do, then there it is. But for a person to intentionally do that,
right?
I think that's I don't like that.
It's financial abuse, and that's horrible.
Yeah.
But to me, any woman if you feel like you are trapped, you're not trapped. You just got to start taking the steps that you need to take to be independent. And you can do it. Like, do not be shamed to sit up here and say, I'm going to go take a job. First of all, there's a lot of jobs that y'all can do at home now. And I actually sent her some that I found through some other friends that I talked to. They was like, she can actually work from home and do this and that while he's out doing God knows what. And that's another thing. Easter's coming up. So she has to go sit in this congregation amongst these women. And he's told her that he wants to invite the woman that she know about them having something, but they need to come over for Easter dinner too. Okay. She said, now how do I supposed to feel? I said, well, why would you allow that? I said, my husband couldn't even fix his mouth to say anything like that. Like I said, this goes back to you teaching people how to treat you.
Message.
You allowed him to do this so much. That's why he's blatantly disrespecting you over and over in your face. Now he's bringing this hoe to your table. And I'm sorry because she is the first lady, but I couldn't help but say it. And I said, I'm sorry. But she bringing her to the table now. Mm-hmm. And you got to sit there and be the cordial lady. Like, listen, I know I ask God to forgive me all the time, so I feel like God will forgive you, girl, and just go on and slap her and tell her to get up out of your house. I'm just being real, because I slapped the shit out her ass. Because you going to be at my dinner table knowing you don't mess with my husband.
Why can't you just tell her to just get on out the house? Why the slap part?
No, I want to slap her. I want to slap her ass and drag her ass up out my house. The audacity you got to come up in here and slap his ass too. You go with her. Cause like what kind of that is the audacity. It's so disrespectful. And she already got to sit in the congregation with them.
Yeah, man, that's dirty. Yeah.
That's all God will forgive you. Cause what they say, you ask and he will forgive you. He will. He know we ain't got no sense. He takes care of fools and babies, so I know I'm taken care of. Do you hear me? I'm serious. I'm dead serious. So you will be fine. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm serious. I wish you would. Like, I'm looking at you and my heart beating fast because I went like, what?
Wait a minute, babe.
Y'all see these nails? It'll be all up and through him and her. Do you hear me?
You want some water? Cool off, man.
No shit, because I can only imagine. And I was like, you deserve better. You deserve better. And I don't care. You don't put up with that. I know, not in your house.
Look.
Not in your house.
I will say this. She gives like amazing advice to people in general, but especially to women and young girls. So, man, your DMs blow up. The Perfect Pair podcast, we get so many questions, mainly to her, from women. Like, how do you handle this, girl? And just like the lady that ran into us at the baseball tournament.
Oh, yeah. First of all, I forgot your name. But thank you so much. This young woman came up to me at the baseball tournament and was like, I listened to y'all. Thank you so much for being real. And I was like, oh my God, like you made my day. You made my tournament. I really appreciate it. Thank you for listening. And I hope I didn't let you down this episode. but I really do appreciate it. And thank you so much. And please, anytime y'all see me out, please say hi to me because I love it. I love talking to everybody. I'm not one of those that you can't talk to me. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, indeedy. So look, we haven't even shared our video from our dance and date night event, huh?
Oh, no.
So we're about to get ready. We've been so busy, so we've been trying to get all this stuff together, but we're about to get ready to relaunch the Dance and Date Night Tour. So if you want us to come to a city near you, now is the time to reach out to us, man. Social media, you can shoot us an email, go to perfectpairpodcast.com or whatever. Anyway, send us a message, hey, come here. Here's why we think you should come to our city or our town, because we're going to be hitting the road here real soon if you like to dance and if you like to date each other, because we love both. You got to have date nights and you got to do things that you love to do together, and that's fun. Dancing is one of those things. Even if you don't know how to dance, we're going to teach you.
Not we.
That's where our amazing partners come
I was
in.
like, our partners will teach you. We ain't gonna teach you nothing.
Shout out to Gerard and Shantae and 5, 6, 7, 8 pimping. So on that note, you got all your frustrations out? You good?
I did. I'm good.
Okay. No.
But just so you fellas know why y'all get on our nerves is because y'all keep doing stuff wrong. So if y'all just do it right, y'all won't get the attitude and we will leave y'all alone.
But before we go, we got a phone number you can call and leave a message, right?
Yes, please call us. Leave me a message and ask me anything because I want to hear them and I will give you my advice.
469.
I was going to say.
Oh, go ahead, baby.
Dang.
Go ahead, baby. Go.
I'm just like 469-737-0356.
Tell them again, woman.
Rocky, 469-737-0356.
It's a simple voicemail, guys. So whatever it is, if you're going through something, fellas too, you can call that number and say, yo, Rock. You know what I'm saying? What would you do? How would you handle the situation? Because I'm dealing with this, whatever. It's all our opinions. We're not saying everything that we say is 100% accurate. This is what works for us. All the advice we give people, all the information we share on this podcast is what we do that works for us. And we just pray that if you tried it, that it works for you. So,
right.
gotta put that out there.
Right.
Well, Crystal told me to do this, and you're gonna have everybody. It is what it is. Why you ready? I don't care.
I don't care. God did. So
Continue to follow, man. Tell a friend about the Perfect Pair podcast. Hit us up on all social media platforms. And as we say all the time, man, no excuses, get it done.
see y'all later.
Deuces.
Bye.
Yay Networks.